It's weird because I can still hear the music.
Oh.
Well, it's because I'm still on our end. On my end, I can still stop singing because I can still see the stream. All right, hang on.
Hi, Bustelo. Oh, no one look at
All right, I think. Sorry, I'm listening to myself through the computer, so I'm like.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't.
Immediately.
I don't know what he means by that.
Anyway. Hi, everybody.
Thank you for the compliment, Taekwon.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
But we're glad you're here. First impressions are everything. I still don't know what you mean.
I'm hoping this is a compliment to our
new setup.
To our slightly new setup.
Bing, bunka, bunk, bing, 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 bing. First impressions are everything.
Predict me, Daddy.
It's a great long first impression because we were having technical difficulties.
Yeah, but
anyway, hi everybody.
What's up, and welcome to Ringside. Whee! Yes, we've kind of revamped a little bit of what we do here at Perez Periódico. And the new official name of this podcast / stream format is Ringside with John and Kendra. And welcome to our very first episode, which happens to be a pre-per-view.
Pre-per-view.
See.
If you don't know, pre-per-view is the show where we talk about the upcoming WWE Premium Live event, formerly called a pay-per-view. And we go over the card and discuss our predictions.
Yes. So
also today we cosplay.
Yeah, we're doing some slight cosplay.
I'm the EST of Perez Periódico.
And I am Juicy J. Not to be confused with Juicy J of 3-6 Mafia. But Taekwon will get that one.
Why? What about Taekwon would make you think that he would get that one?
The fact that he gets every other reference.
That's fair.
I'm not sexist, so I'm not going to.
Acknowledge mommy cat. We're progressive on this channel? Okay.
Thank you.
Confused. Thank you. It's the hair.
It's the hair.
Behind my head, girl, travesty. Disgusting, quite frankly.
Travesty McElroy.
But anyway.
All right. Well, welcome. Yeah, we're going to talk up and down the card for Crown Jewel.
Which is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. I'm going to miss the first, like fucking 45 minutes of it. See? What'd I tell you?
You don't need to be confirming his biases in this way.
It wasn't a bias.
Felt racially motivated.
It was not.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're here on a little bit of a time crunch.
Yes.
One, because sometimes these bad boys tend to go a little long. But also, you can see I'm looking dapper because I got to go to an event for work after this. But, of course, we wanted to get one of these bad boys in. So, you know what? Yeah.
Plus, we also have fucking Friday Night SmackDown, which starts in 2 hours.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to miss that.
We got to...
But I'll catch up.
We got to go fast.
Gotta go fast. Rolling around at the... All right. I'm trying to find this...
the document?
The document you sent me.
Well, while he looks for that, I'll start... I'm starting at the bottom.
Okay.
And then I will be there at the top. So... We're starting off with something a little bit mysterious, something a little mystical. John, you're looking scrumptious tonight, and you're going to kill it at that event. That is so sweet of you, Taekwon. Thank you. See, we're both getting the praises, I think. I still don't know what that first one was, but you know what? We'll take it as compliments. Thank you. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Bray Wyatt, who is, there. I don't know what he's going to do, but he'll be there, and I'll be frightened. Hold on, let me move this away from your dome there, John. You
got a lot of glare coming off of that dome of your squirrel nuts.
Anyway, so is Uncle Howdy going to be there? I don't know.
Uncle Howdy, Auntie Duty, I don't know. I don't know who's going to be there tonight. But all it said was that Bray Wyatt was going to bring mystical energy to WWE Crown Jewel.
What the fuck does that mean?
That BME. big mystical energy.
Anyway, we'll see what
funny.
the fuck that means tomorrow. But I just, I don't want to be frightened.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm
I
afraid
hope
that
we
I will
finally
be.
get a
Erica Badu vibes. I've heard that name.
he's a music artist.
I know.
Yeah, I just hope we are working up to Bray making his in-ring debut.
Yeah.
since
And I
coming
mean,
back.
with something that's so, the whole like marketing campaign that he's had has been so story driven that I understand that they need to set stuff up before we get into it. But like, let's pick up the pace a little bit. A lot of people have been waiting a long time for this.
Yeah, I'm
And
glad
I
he's
want to
back.
get to the meat and the potatoes, and I feel like they've been serving us appetizers.
Right.
I'm getting full of appetizers and bread, and I want some meat and potatoes.
Well, listen, if I could tell you anything about my good friend Bray Wyatt, it's that he's going to deliver.
He's going to serve meat and he's going to serve potatoes.
He's going to serve meat, and you better believe Uncle Howdy's going to get his potatoes.
If Uncle Howdy could prepare potatoes in any way, what way would he prepare them?
If he attempts to mash them, it's going to be kind of chunky. There's going to be like hunks of potato.
It would be undercooked potato, so it's a little bit chewy, and they're just boiled. They're not mashed. Unseasoned. Bray is giving it to us soft. I want him to remove the condom and go raw with the storyline.
Go Monday Night Raw, if you will.
Go Monday Night Raw.
Man, Taekwon, you must have really missed us because you were in rare form tonight, my friend.
It's not even rare. It's just amplified.
Yeah.
And I salute you, honestly.
Honestly, you can't be mad at it.
A lot of bravery, guts, and glory. God bless you, brother. Anyway, so we don't know what Bray Wyatt's going to do. Hopefully he doesn't get kicked out of the country because they're in foreign territory. I don't know.
Maybe Bray Wyatt's the reason why the country is like on high alert. I don't know if y'all knew this.
Uncle Howdy's coming.
I don't know if y'all knew this. This is a very real thing.
Yeah.
Is that apparently Saudi Arabia is under a high alert for these, types of events right now because they gained some knowledge of possible attack sites. And I think the city of Riyadh was one of them. So like one, terrifying.
Yeah.
But two, I don't know what that means. Like I wouldn't be surprised if out of nowhere they just end the show or not go through with it. Although these first few days they've been there, everything has seemed fine. So hopefully
we'll see. But keep
now
that
that
in your
America's there, we'll kick some ass if we need to.
You saying like, oh, there is knowledge of like possibly high risk areas. That is almost every social gathering place in this country.
Yeah.
Not that country, this country.
Right.
Girl, that ain't nothing new to us.
Iran has an agenda against Bray Wyatt. No, against Uncle Howdy.
Against Uncle Howdy. And I mean, we haven't seen very much of his character so far, but something about the way that he is physically set up makes me think that he's not someone that we're going to agree with, like politically.
Right.
So maybe we are all against Uncle Howdy's agenda.
Yeah. That's the one
Anti-Howdy.
thing that can unite.
That is what's
world.
going to bring peace to the world.
It's going to be Bray Wyatt.
It's going to be Uncle Howdy. Hatred. Holy shit, Lesnar got sniped. Run, Lashley. Oh
Listen,
my God, don't say that.
Don't
That's
say
so
that, first of all.
scary.
And second of all,
Knock on wood.
if someone tries it, it's just going to bounce off his head.
Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
Impenetrable.
And you know what's going to happen? That's it.
You've unleashed the beast.
He's tearing up that whole side of the world.
He would catch the bullet in his teeth.
Yeah. And just nosh on it.
Eat it. Swallow it.
Yeah. Not the Last Dragon style. He's not catching it and spitting it out. He's going to just eat it. Anyway, we got to keep moving.
Keep trucking. Again, we have to go fast. Okay. So let's talk about a different match, an actual match. We got the OC versus the Judgment Day. Let me find my freaking thing. It's all mashug. It's out of order.
Yeah, we don't know the exact order of the events.
Okay. So we have from the OC, AJ Styles, obviously. We know him. We love him. We can't get enough of his hair. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I don't know these fellas. They seem fine. versus Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio. And of course, when the Judgment Day is somewhere, Rhea Ripley is not far. So right. Rhea Ripley will probably show up. But does the OC have their answer to Rhea Ripley? My Chemical Romance fan club versus the NWO Twinks. Who is who?
What do you mean?
I don't see nary a twink except for Dominic Mysterio.
And he's in the My Chemical Romance fan club.
Yeah.
The NWO, well, I think, well, I'm assuming he means the OC is the NWO Twinks. I don't know why he called them Twinks, but.
Like in the day, were they Twinks?
I don't know. But also.
Interesting.
Because NWO Wolfpack used to also do Too Sweet. Like, that was their thing. And the colors were their thing, too.
Is this not like llamas or alpacas? What is this?
Listen, we can't dive into that. I guess I'm looking forward to this match. It'll be cool to see the OC like as a group in a match.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna predict it now. I think the OC is taking this, but I also think it's highly dependent on who they bring out to handle their Rhea problem. Mm-hmm. And I'm curious as to who they're bringing out. It could be anyone.
I have no guesses. I don't know anything about the OC, so.
I mean, I think it's just another way for them to. I'm anticipating a surprise return. I don't think it's Sasha Banks. I think when Sasha Banks wants to come back, Sasha Banks will come back. I'm done barking up that tree.
I feel like it'll be a bigger event than Crown Jewel.
Right. Now, I heard there was a wrestler who I saw on Twitter today that people were like, hey, this person's coming back. Mia Lim? Mia something? I don't want to get her name.
I've heard that name before.
Mia Yim, excuse me. Mia Yim is a name I'm hearing a lot.
Mia Yim, yeah.
And so possibly.
I don't know.
Possibly them.
We'll see.
Of course, I'm always going to be like, hey, bring my girl Naomi back. But also I think it's dependent on if and when she even wants to be there.
Yeah.
So.
And I think Naomi should be part of the bloodline.
I also think she should be part of the bloodline.
They haven't, the one area they have not conquered, the women's titles. Any of them.
I know.
So. Anyway, I'm team let Rhea fight any man. Let Rhea fight any man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to punctuate it that hard. But like, Dominic and Rhea, well, that was an even match.
It's not, though.
And it's well, yeah, I know. It's not even. But it's unfortunate that they're now on the same side because I really wanted to see them fight.
Right.
Let Rhea Ripley fight a man. It doesn't have to be a woman. You're
telling me Rhea Ripley couldn't go toe-to-toe with AJ Styles? If we're talking strength alone?
I think she could.
She'll pick that little man up?
I think she could go against Rey Mysterio. He's very small and fast and agile. Rhea can fight me. I know.
Rhea can fight me.
I know. I know that is your not so deep, dark secret desire.
I feel you, brother.
Perez. Yes.
Yo.
Hello.
What's good, fam?
Welcome back. Step on me, mommy, Rhea. Okay. We'll pass along the message. So yeah, but I agree with you. I think the OC is.
They got to put the team over. And I think Judgment Day has had. I think they can suffer a loss and they'd be fine.
Yeah, agreed. All right, what's next? Next we have fucking Monster versus Monster. We have Omos versus Braun Strowman.
I almost said
Tim Burton.
Godzilla versus, but then I felt there's some
careful.
Yeah, there's some
careful.
So Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla.
Okay.
I'll go there.
Okay. Y'all almost saw John get canceled live on the screen.
These kaijus.
Jews?
I said kaijus.
Okay.
We're not on that Kanye West bullshit over here.
No, we do not support. Was Omos? I know, right?
I didn't say that.
He didn't say it, but he thought about it. And he told us that he thought about it. What the fuck?
No, I didn't.
Why would he say that? Anyway, I don't know what to expect out of this match because I don't think I've really seen two big boys, like this caliber big boys, fight each other. I don't know. Despite them both being big, especially Omos, who's the bigger of the two, Omos is not like slow and like, I don't know. He's big, but he's also very strong. But I think he's also pretty agile. Like, he runs around and shit. Like, the Great Khali couldn't really run around. He was just big. To be fair, there's a legendary black women's wrestler named Awesome Kong. And that was her decision. So, it wasn't John's.
Don't fucking look at me.
I'm looking at you. Black History Month is not even over yet, and you're already...
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm excited. I'm as excited as one could be for this match, I suppose. I particularly enjoyed the promos that MVP has done for it, because I just love MVP.
MVP's funny.
But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like you said, they're just. I wish I could see Omos do more, but they've just kept putting him in these matches with like local wrestlers, which is like, hey, on one hand, I'm glad y'all are showcasing local talent.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'm like, it's like the same match.
Yeah, he can do more. I was excited I was kind of sad when they broke up Omos and AJ Styles, because AJ Styles is Omos's adopted dad. But I was excited because I was like, oh, Omos gets to do more stuff. Like, he's on his own and he'll get to do more. And I feel like he's regressed since then. Yeah,
I feel like pairing him with MVP was a good move.
Yeah.
But again, they just haven't really done anything with him.
So I'm interested to see how this match plays out. I think it'll be interesting either way, but I just don't know how they're going to play it.
I do know King Kong Bundy.
And he's white.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's fine. Okay. Next.
Yes.
Okay. So next we have... Let me find it. Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a steel cage match.
Hell yeah.
If they wanted to up the ante...
Oh, we didn't say... I think Braun Strowman is going to win. Never said who we thought would win the last one.
Yeah, I don't know. I want
to go with Braun Strowman.
Sure. I'll go with Omos.
Okay.
Because someone has to. And it's not going to be you, evidently. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? Anyway,
holy shit.
I think I feel like, I don't know, Scarlett is definitely a factor. I feel like if the WWE weren't cowards, they would have banned her from ringside, but whatever. So we'll see what fucking, if she spits fire again or whatever the hell.
Right.
Melts the steel with her hands. I don't know. Well, we'll see what
she's going to bring some like fucking wire cutters.
Yeah.
And just start.
I would hope it's something more mystical.
Right.
She fucking opens.
Oh my god, she opens a portal.
So cool. Yeah, I kind of like that their thing is kind of more
fuckery.
Spiritual magic-esque. Right. Kind of. But I still hold to the idea, to the headcanon, that when Karrion Kross got into that car accident, it was with Scarlett. Scarlett was in the other car and they hit each other. To make it look like someone was doing something nefarious, I think they hit each other.
He said she brings mystical. Jesus.
What is that?
What a reference. Danger. You know? Attention, all y'all playing some pimps.
Oh, yeah. I do know that song.
Yeah. I mean, those are two different songs, but same artist. Anyway. I'm excited for the... Yeah, that's the first song I was singing. I'm excited for this match. I've enjoyed this little rivalry they've had. And I think they're both awesome in the ring.
Yeah.
I think Drew has taken this one since Karrion Kross won the last... What? Is this their third match or their two?
I think this is their third.
So I feel like either way, I think Drew's taken this one. Hopefully they're able to keep. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Homegirl to find her way in the ring somehow. But yeah, I'm going Drew McIntyre.
Interesting. We'll see who's victorious.
Oh. Last time you had Cross, you
won.
You won. He won. Y'all all won.
Johnson's won. Do you guys
say what?
Do you guys don't try?
I say what? I say Juan.
You know, you don't say Juan, you say Juan.
Wow. Y'all heard it here.
Do you guys say one like one, O-N-E, or do you say Juan like Juan, like you hit the W real hard? Inquiring minds want to know. Please put it in the chat.
I'm going to go order some fucking pork fried rice and some wonton soup.
That's
wonton soup. Not some
different.
wonton soup.
No. Do you say Juan?
That's racist. That's racist, Kendra.
It's not.
I won the Kentucky Derby.
No, you won it.
No, I run it. I don't want it.
Oh my god.
Let's keep moving.
Yes, let's keep moving. Sorry. Okay. Next. Oh, by the way, there are a ton of fucking matches in this one. Like, more than usual.
It's a long card.
It's a long boy. Okay. Next we have the WWE Tag Team Champions, newly WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Dakota Kai and Io Sky of Damage Control. Damage Control.
John plays basketball one-on-one. That's pretty good.
No. See, that's racist.
It's fine.
One-on-one. He won.
One-on-one.
His
yeah, but that's one. That's a different word. One is the number.
You won your one-on-one game.
No, I won my one-on-one game.
Oh my god. Nice work.
I won against one in the one-on-one game.
Anyway, back to this compliment for me. Thank you. I remembered to do them this time. I always remember to do them. I just don't remember to show them. But
unless you were talking about the Ringside logo, which that was old Johnny P. Anyway,
okay. So this is for the Women's Tag Team Championship titles, obviously. And these just switched over, earlier this week?
On Monday.
On Monday. So there is an option with a later match for Damage Control to win all the titles for the women's division. Well, except for the SmackDown Women's Championship. But so basically this match is kind of bigger than this one match. I feel like if they win, I think Bayley will win her match. But if they lose, I don't think Bayley will win. I think they're tied together.
Were you asking me a question?
Just your opinion.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
what we're doing here today.
So I had
He's fucking staring at me.
I had an email pop up. I heard you talking, but I looked at the email real quick. I didn't look at the email. I'm looking at the document. Anyway, yes, I am inclined to agree that this match is kind of bigger in terms of Damage Control, just having a title shot because of the championship match with Bianca and Bayley later.
Yeah.
I mean, how crazy would it be if Damage Control won the titles back less than a week later?
That would be kind of crazy, yeah. I think Bliss and Asuka are losing. I don't think they're long-term champs.
I would love to see either. I would like to see Asuka go for an actual title shot, because she kind of got it with Becky Lynch, but even that was like a triple threat with Bianca Belair as well, which was an awesome match. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But
I kind of would like to see, based on who I think is going to win the Raw Women's Championship, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah, I think Damage Control's taking it. I think they're winning the titles back. I also think I just don't see Alexa Bliss and Asuka being a championship team a tag team for very long. I think they won the titles because they were like pissed and angry, but now Damage Control's pissed and angry.
Damage Control.
So
I agree with you. I agree with both of you. I don't think Alexa Bliss and Asuka are long-term champions just because they were kind of hodgepodged together very recently. They don't even have a cool name. Right. What's their cool name? Damage Patrol.
Damage Patrol
versus Damage Control.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, but I don't know if I see them as that short term of champions. Yeah. That's very short term. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we can talk more about it when we finally talk about the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah.
But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna go with Damage Control.
Okay. I will say that I had no idea who either Io Sky or Dakota Kai were when they came out on that random. Mm-hmm. Was that SummerSlam?
Yeah, SummerSlam.
But I've been super, super impressed by both of them.
That's a specific reference, Taekwondo.
Especially them together. I think they're a really, really good tag team.
Yeah.
And I like them both very much.
Right.
And that's not easy to do in this short of time. Casual. Okay. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Oh, not from Taekwondo. Dirty casuals.
Wow. No, I'm still going to take that as a compliment, actually. Thank
Well,
you.
back when Io Shirai was Io Shirai.
I'd heard their names before, but I just didn't. I didn't know. I didn't know her.
We didn't know her.
That's how Dakota Kai would say it. You
also have to remember, listen, we've only been into this for like a year.
Bustella's being very cute up there. He's so cute.
Said,
yeah, he's upside down. Anyway, yeah, we've only been back for like a very short amount of time, all things considered. We have other hobbies.
And jobs.
Anyway,
let's keep moving.
Okay. But yeah, this is going to be a good match either way. And I hope we get some Asuka mist.
I want the mist.
Spit on them, Asuka. Spit on them. Okay. Next up, we have another tag team match. The undisputed tag team champions, the Usos, versus the Brawling Brutes, kind of. Two of them. So it's the Usos versus Ridge the Fridge and Butch.
Or Pete Dunne.
For the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, obviously.
Right.
Championships.
I'm looking forward to this match. I think the Usos are taking it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. Yeah.
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 Would it be fucking crazy?
It would be fucking crazy, but I don't think they're gonna
of all the people,
no.
The Brawling Brutes took the titles, that'd be
I would
nuts.
be kind of mad.
The Bruiserweight.
Yeah, that's his thing, right? That's someone's thing.
Isn't that Ridge's thing?
I think so. I don't know what that means. I know that man.
Yeah, I don't know who's goes by that.
He's built well, and he's built forward tough. Like you didn't know. I've told you this before. Look at how long this ponytail is, guys. Hold on. Look at this.
Fools. Oh, I'm on my own against the world. Anyway. But we've seen these two teams go at it on SmackDown, and they've always been taught. The Usos have to work really hard to not have a good match.
Yeah. They're so good.
Yeah. So.
And I will say, Rich Holland, for a very long period of time after Big E got hurt, he scared the shit out of me watching him do anything.
Right.
But I think now that he's had more opportunity to be on screen in matches, big matches.
Right.
You can see the growth.
Right.
And he's not so hasty.
Same
thing with Shotzi.
Yep.
It's almost like if you give these people opportunities to work through whatever, the nerves of being on TV,
right,
they'll get better.
Yeah, I agree. And I agree with you, Taekwon. If these Europeans beat these Samoans, I'm calling the NAACP. Yeah, that would legally be considered a hate crime. No, but yeah, they've had solid matches before, so I think they're gonna have a solid match. The Usos have really kind of bent themselves over a barrel a little bit because they had like one of the matches of the year with that Money in the Bank match. So like against the Street Profits. So like, yeah, I don't think they're capable of having like a straight up bad match. So I'm always excited to watch the Usos though. So, yeah. But I think the Usos are retaining. I don't know when they're losing, to be honest. Rhonda Deadass said Title Shotzi.
in a promo.
Title Shotzi.
Title Shotzi.
Oh, I get it. Because I ain't forgetting that bullshit. Like a title shot, but title Shotzi.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a good match. I think the Usos are going to win as well.
But
that's it.
But let's move. I want to talk about this next match.
Oh boy,
this is the one.
He's excited.
Yeah.
Okay, the next match is for the Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair, current champion, versus Bayley of Damage Control.
Now, they kind of fooled us a little bit because when fucking out of nowhere, Nikki Cross, not this Monday that just passed, but last Monday.
Yeah.
Nikki Cross comes out. She's back on her bullshit. Yeah, and I don't know if we just had a joint, like you said, a joint Mandela effect, or if WWE really just tried to like bury this. I thought that was a title match.
I also thought it was a title match. So
and I thought
when Bayley won, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't even know how to respond to that.
Wrong. My current open tab for her. I don't know what that means.
But,
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, I thought that was a title match, and I thought we were like, huh, they really stripped Bianca of the title like that? That's so weird.
Guys, and we believed that for a full week.
And then we found out that wasn't the case, but they never acknowledged that. I was like,
I think it was us. I think it was us. It had to be us.
I mean, I guess we could go back and watch it and just see what they say. But it's more fun if we speculate.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That was strange, though. Yeah, that Nikki Cross comeback wasn't... Of all the comebacks that we've had so far, they've been very good.
Right.
And that one I didn't like so much.
That one was just weird.
I hate it less now that I know that it wasn't a title match.
Right.
But it was still kind of just bizarre.
Right.
Especially because everyone thought that someone else was going to come out.
Oh, I don't know.
Where were they?
I don't fucking remember.
I remember everyone thinking that, or maybe it was just me, thinking that someone else was going to return that night. Or there had been whispers. And then it was Nikki Cross. And we were like, huh?
Right.
Okay. I'm glad she dropped the whole...
ASH.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just... Yeah. They always try to bring back some sort of superhero persona, and it never works. I think that was a Vince thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if they had turned her into a villain earlier and with more intent, it would have been a lot better.
Nikki ASV? Come on now.
Almost a villain, or like definitely a supervillain. I don't know. It could have been great, but they waited too long.
Right. But anyway, so this is the last woman standing match. And it is for the Raw Women's Championship.
What does last woman standing mean?
Well, you know how like at SummerSlam we had the last man standing match between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, where they had to be
they literally had to be standing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
that's cool.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what kind of crazy shit they get into with this, and I think Bianca's losing her title. I think we're gonna see Bayley win.
So you think that Damage Control is gonna?
I think Damage Control's taking all the gold tomorrow. And I think that sets them up nicely for Survivor Series War Games, or just a Survivor Series match. But I think Damage Control's taking all the gold. But I also think that we were talking a little bit about this the other night. I have a theory as for what they're doing with Bianca Belair. So a couple years ago, she in a legendary match, she beat Sasha Banks. In a historic match, she beat Sasha Banks in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yes.
Last year, I remember that. Yeah. And he was with Hurricane Helms. I remember watching that. And then last year she beat Becky Lynch. So I'm thinking what they're doing with Bianca is that every year at WrestleMania, she is going to beat, at least for 2 more years, beat one of the 4 horsewomen of the women's division. So that would leave Bayley that she could beat at WrestleMania, and then Charlotte being the last one, and they can drag that out for as long as they want. Like,
that's what people thought, that Charlotte Flair was coming back because they were in Charlotte.
That's right. Yeah. So for that reason, and because we're not super far away from WrestleMania, I could see Bianca losing her title now and kind of like last time, working her way back up.
I really like that theory, and that'd be such a cool, like superlative, I guess, for Bianca to have that, and also while not dominating the title, like a female Roman Reigns.
I was thinking about her her beef with Becky Lynch, and just how, like, when it first started, I did not like it because Becky Lynch beat her in 26 seconds and blah blah blah.
Felt like an insult.
But like the way they took that and like just spread it out over a year, and like from time to time Bianca would, or like Becky would have a new opponent, and you know there'd be different rivalries, but they brought it all back full circle for WrestleMania, and I'm like, god damn, like that WrestleMania match and then the SummerSlam match were both so fucking good. Yeah. That I was like, I can't even be mad, like, at the way things transpired.
I miss Becky Lynch.
I know. You can see her on Young Rock. Yeah. I wore my Becky Lynch shirt and my Rock hat because of it today. None of the kids got it. But yeah, so I think that's what I think is going to happen. I think Bianca's losing her title to Bayley tonight, whether it's because of fuckery from Damage Control or not. And then I think I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Bianca get another title match at WrestleMania and win.
See, Becky Lynch's Cyndi Lauper made absolutely no sense to me in my head. I mean, they're both like eccentric and like crazy dressers.
Right.
But one is very Irish and one is very blonde. And it's not the same one. Was Cyndi Lauper a ginger at some point?
I think back then she had red hair.
Okay. I only remember her.
If you see the pictures side by side, like they look just alike.
They look alike?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe it does make sense. In my head, Cyndi Lauper has short blonde hair, and I think it's because she was on a Disney Channel show with short blonde hair.
She has like a super thick, like, New York accent or New England accent or something like that. New Jersey? Where the hell is she from?
I think it's like a Jersey accent.
Let's find out.
I can't remember. And also find out what Disney Channel show she was on. Was it Lizzie McGuire?
Girl.
Or am I getting her confused with Lizzie's mom, who also had short blonde hair?
She's from New York. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find out. Filmography. I can't believe we're doing this here.
Lizzie McGuire. Yeah.
She's on The Simpsons.
I know she's done a lot of acting stuff.
She's on That's So Raven.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Lizzie McGuire.
That makes more sense. I was a That's So Raven fiend growing up because everyone said I looked like Raven Simone, but it was because there were no other people to look like as a youth.
But anyway. But I'm looking forward to this match. These are other wrestlers that I'm like, anytime, they just don't disappoint.
Yeah. It's so good having Bayley back. Although it does scare me because they like to play around and be like, oh my God, her injured knee. She's going for a knee. Please leave it alone. Right. I'm so scared.
I know.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a good match. I like your theory of Bianca beating the 4 horsewomen at WrestleMania events. That'd be really, really cool.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I'll go with your.
That'll cement her own legacy. Like, if she does that,
she's what beats the 4 horsemen? The apocalypse.
Yeah.
Itself.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
It's pretty badass.
The motherfuckers
pulled a strong all black people look alike with you, Kendra. They truly did. But here's the thing: they were 8 and they didn't know any better, and I was me, and there were 3 people on TV who had my skin tone, kind of. Raven Simone and Tia and Tamara. That's all I had, but I wasn't thin, so I was Raven Simone. You know what, Raven Simone, you did me a service. I loved you growing up.
When I was in high school, another kid who was like, I think I was a senior, he was a freshman. He said I looked like Luis Guzman. I was like, man, fuck you. He didn't say I looked like him. He said I reminded him of him. And I was like,
Jonathan, haven't you made that joke yourself?
well, here's the thing. He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong.
I do kind of look like that
Similar
motherfucker.
essence.
But I was 18 at the time.
That's fair.
You
You could have at least been Tracy Ellis Ross. I mean, we didn't watch adult program.
Oh, he's holding his foot.
Well, not. That is disgusting.
He's trying to be like a human. Sorry, our cat. He's holding his foot with his
holding
whole
his foot up and licking
paw.
the top of his foot.
Oh, anyway,
He's so cute.
we're almost done here.
We're almost done. Okay, next we have Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Locke Bresner versus
Lobby
Bobby
Bashley.
Yes. And they're just like kicking it. They're just having this match to have this match, but like I'm frightened.
I'm all for it.
I think they're gonna break the ring.
I think they might break.
They might break the ring.
He's done it once. He's done it twice, actually. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I love that the hype behind this match is just the fact that they have to keep them away from each other.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny. I love that the entire men's division came out to separate the two of them on Monday Night Raw.
I was not expecting Brock Lesnar to be back this soon.
No.
I don't know if anybody was.
I mean,
do you know if any, like, was there an issue where they were down a person and they had to bring him in to like fill a spot? Or was
no, I think it's because they were in Saudi Arabia. They just wanted to sell tickets.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And Brock has gone on record and just been like, if they keep paying me, I'll keep wrestling. Like, I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, that's obvious.
For the culture, Bobby Lashley got to win.
Gotta win. I don't want this country boy beating my black brother.
Here's the thing. Bobby won their first match. So I wouldn't be surprised if Brock won this one. And honestly, I can see this going out to something like WrestleMania.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time to be beefing.
I think it's smart because they're gonna have.
He's so cute. Sorry, I cannot.
They're gonna have Roman Reigns in the main event, be it against whether it's The Rock or I think the second most likely is Jey Uso. I'm not gonna acknowledge what you just typed. So anyway, they're gonna pull out all the big stops for this WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. And I wouldn't be surprised if Brock Lesnar was part of WrestleMania again. And having him against someone like Bobby Lashley, I think is a big draw. Yeah. But I think that's why they brought him back.
Okay.
For this.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no opinion on who will win. I have no earthly idea.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think if they want to make a trilogy,
Brock will win.
I think Brock.
Okay. My
Brock's gonna win.
prediction is that someone will break a part of the ring. That's all I'm saying. I'm leaving it vague. That's my prediction. My nails look great. My natural nails.
But I'm excited for this match. Because I mean, there's not a whole lot of people, even Bobby Lashley sometimes, and Bobby is like a massive fucking dude. But even him standing next to Brock Lesnar, I'm like,
Brock Lesnar's huge.
You forget how big Brock Lesnar is until you see him next to someone else who's big.
I think it's a coping mechanism for your brain. Your brain does not want you to recall how big Brock Lesnar is because it'll frighten you. You won't be able to go about your daily life. It's a survival instinct to shrink Brock Lesnar in your mind.
Like the chances of Brock Lesnar like just popping out of nowhere and killing you is very low. But it's never zero.
Zero because he popped up out of nowhere and did frighten me.
And oh man, he did the most disrespectful thing with fucking coming out and hitting Bobby with the mic. What did he say? Brock is bigger than Lashley.
Just fucking nasty shit like always.
God damn.
What were you saying, Jonathan?
What the fuck was that? I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Damn.
Oh, when he came out and he he hit Bobby Lashley with the mic on his mouth.
Yeah.
I'm like, no one told Brock to do that.
No.
He just came out there and did that.
I feel like they don't tell Brock very much anymore. And he's just doing what he wants to do.
Yeah, he came out and was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, listen, you're going to get us fucking kicked off of every platform.
Off the internet, please.
Oh, shit. But yeah, I'm super pumped for this match. I think they're both awesome in the ring. And who doesn't love two big beefy men just going at it?
You're starting to sound like Taekwon.
Sorry. All right, and we have time to talk about one more match.
Well, that's good because we only have one more match to talk about. And it is the match of the night, folks. The one you're all fucking excited for and not feeling at all disappointed about. It is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul.
Yeah, your tribal chief.
Your tribal chief. And Logan Paul.
Yeah, and fucking Logan Paul.
Whatever. Logan Paul, we have eaten crow about Logan Paul and how he's actually a pretty good wrestler. But his third match, and it's against my husband, Roman Reigns, the head of my table.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Whatever. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now.
Again, it just goes back to, when they're in Saudi Arabia, they got to sell. They got to have all the big names.
Do you think Logan Paul has big pull in Saudi Arabia?
Fucking probably.
He seems like he would.
Yeah, he fucking probably. And also, I don't know if you saw this, Jake Paul's going to be there.
Oh my God, I did see that. Listen, I will tolerate Logan Paul. I will not tolerate Jake Paul.
Yeah, fuck Logan Paul too.
I mean, they're both like troublesome. But I feel like Logan Paul at least is trying not to be.
Well, I was on that same train as you before. But then he wanted to come out and say some fuck shit about Benito, about our prized possession, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
And, I'm like, listen, I was willing to overlook that bullshit you're pulling by living in Puerto Rico and just being an asshole.
Yeah.
I was willing to overlook that for these purposes. But I'm going to tell you right now, you made it very real. So I hope he gets smashed.
Yeah, and I think he will. I don't think Logan Paul's going to come up and fucking beat Roman Reigns. I think that would be fucking insane, and if they did that, I would never watch wrestling again.
Yeah, I think I would at least be taking a big break from it. I'm like,
I can't do it. Like, until you resolve that, I'm not coming back.
Right.
Because I would be
troublesome,
so fucking
unseasoned individuals.
Yeah. TUIs. Like DUIs.
But like even with Jake Paul there, like I mean, you got the Usos, you got my boy Solo Sikoa. You don't have Sami Zayn probably.
Yeah. I mean,
although if he made a surprise appearance, he'd have to jet real quick. You'd have to get. I
don't want him there, quite frankly.
Yeah, I don't want him there
for his own safety.
Pull a David Arquette. So David Arquette, what was that? Was that in WCW?
David Arquette. Was
David Arquette, the actor, he won a title match. Oh. I think, WCW. Yeah.
Good for him.
But it was like the World Heavyweight Championship or something like that. It was like
do a whole full match? Was it good?
I don't remember. But I remember this happening. I don't remember watching it.
He was in that movie about wrestling.
He was in the movie.
He was also in Courtney Cox.
Hey.
Thank you.
Nice.
They got a divorce.
That was a Taekwon joke.
That was a Taekwon joke. You're rubbing off on us. Not in a good way.
Poor choice of words.
Not in a good way.
But yeah, I mean, this match is purely for the views. I think it'll be a decent match. My personal feelings about the Paul brothers aside.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a decent match. I think we're gonna see some fuckery from Jake Paul and from the bloodline.
Yeah.
Kind of trying to interfere.
Maybe Solo.
I'm sorry.
Maybe Solo will be there.
I think they'll all be. I think Solo will be there, and I think the Usos are going to be. We know the Usos are going to be there.
Well, yeah, but they have a different match. So in case they're sleepy pleepy from that match, I think
they've come out after.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Not.
I hope not.
So, but yeah, I think the match will be decent.
Yeah. And I think it's a very good opportunity for Jake Paul to learn from like literally the face of the company.
Right.
And I think that Roman Reigns would be a very good teacher.
What's his name? Montez Ford. He did an interview a while ago, not too long after his he had a title match against Roman Reigns. It was either a title match or it was just a one-on-one, but it was the main event of SmackDown. I remember being a really good match. Yeah. And he had an interview and he was just talking about how just being in the, like, just having a match with him and like having that sort of like feeling what the crowd felt for Roman, and like he talked about how much he appreciated the opportunity to work with Roman, and it was just like it didn't feel like, it felt like someone who, no pun intended, was acknowledging what he does for a living. Yeah. And like working with, you know, the biggest name right now. And I thought about it and I was like, damn, I guess like, yeah, like if I'm thinking like as an actor, like if I'm working with like a big time name, like that's what?
As an actor. As an actor.
If I'm working with like a big name, yeah, I would kind of feel the same way. Just learning by working with them.
Yeah.
So
it must be surreal.
Right.
And also to think that Roman Reigns was like despised until a few years ago.
I know.
Is crazy. It's his 10-year anniversary? Like
yeah, this month. Yeah.
That's crazy. Good for him.
I know. So anyway, I think the match will be good. Listen.
I think the inverse.
You have not been around. I've been seeing all these videos of Ben Platt in that New York production of Parade, and I'm just like, sure, he's fine. He's doing his thing. He can sing. He can do an act, whatever. But like, I don't care.
My favorite Ben Platt joint was Pitch Perfect. Back when
he was pretty good in that.
We didn't even know who he was. He was just there, and he was just.
That was the right amount of Ben Platt.
It was a perfect.
Perfect portion of Platt.
Anyway, I think we've said all we need to say about that match. And
yeah, I think Roman's winning, obviously.
Yeah. Girl, my computer just froze.
Oh, I mean, it's still moving over here.
Okay. My whole computer froze. Oh, okay, we're fine. It'll be a good match because it's Roman Reigns.
Just out of nowhere.
Okay. We didn't even. But sure. My first exposure to Aquafina was in Riot and the Last Dragon.
Yeah.
And she was not problematic then. And then it was Shang-Chi. And she was not problematic then.
Not to be confused with The Last Dragon, which is an equally as important of a cultural phenomenon. It's frozen on my screen over here.
It's frozen over there now?
Only a little bit, though.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what's going on.
God damn. Your booty-ass, Rudy-pooty-ass iMac.
Yeah. Ben Platt's actually hacking our mainframe currently.
The Platt family is taking over.
Platt family is deplatforming.
Deplatforming?
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. Anyway.
Bump.
All right. Well, that's all we got on our end over here. Thank y'all for joining. If you haven't already, please follow us on all the various socials. It's all the same.
Now it's all the same.
This stream
now,
was filled
guys.
in stop motion. Listen, I'm sorry, y'all.
Sorry. I don't know what's going on. My shit's just fucked.
Yeah, but hopefully you can hear us okay.
Make sure to follow us on all these socials and all that stuff, so eventually we can start making money off of this so I can buy a streaming computer. Thanks, guys.
Well, listen, when are we going to watch some wrestling on stream? Well, we only just figured out, and by we, I mean Kendra, how to get sound up on this bitch. So
One True Villain figured out how to get sound on this bitch.
So maybe once we figure out how to get video up on this bitch.
No, I can do that. We tested it during our test stream. I can do it. It's just that right now we have no time.
Oh.
John's got a skaboodle.
Yeah, I do have to go. But you know what? On the next one, let us know some matches and let us know some stuff that maybe we should check out and react to live on camera.
And if my computer is able to compute.
Yeah, we got to figure that one out.
Imagine me opening a fucking Chrome browser right now. Guys, my computer would explode.
Yeah. Anyway, I do got a skaboot. So I'm going to go. Hold up.
Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. They don't love you like I love you. Is Beyonce litigious? I'm going to stop
Jesus
singing either
Christ.
way. Quick trivia round.
I literally don't have time today. I can do one. I can
one
do
question.
just the one
and then,
question.
We're ending it because John does have to leave. You better type as fast as you've ever typed in your life.
It's First Friday. Parking's going to be a bitch.
Yeah.
I think the show starts at 8.
What if it starts at 7:30?
Huh?
What if it starts at 7:30?
Well, then, girl, I'm missing that.
You can watch SmackDown with me. Who won the Best in the World trophy at Crown Jewel 2018? What the fuck is the Best in the World trophy?
Goldberg. Was it Goldberg?
Our answer is Goldberg because gold trophy. You see the connection. Hold up.
Goldberg won and then said, "Shalom."
It was Shane McMahon. Whoa. Ooh.
That was disappointing.
That was disappointing. It was an old man.
Anyway.
So we got that.
EST.
Anyway.
Thank y'all for checking us out.
Yes.
We'll be doing another stream very, very soon, or at least another episode of Ringside very, very soon. We'll keep you on your toes whether or not these episodes will be live going forward, or pay-per-view is always going to be live.
Yeah.
But any other streams we do might not actually be streamed.
Make sure you're following us on Instagram so you can know when I'm going to do my next Kendra's Corner, which is going to be Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy. Oh my God, Taekwon is going to
lose his shit. Make
that stream pretty much unwatchable. It's going to be so fucking foul and disgusting.
We'll have to start a Patreon just for Taekwon's bullshit. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for checking us out. I'm going to go ahead and get the fuck out of here.
We're going to get the fuck out of here. Hold on. Let me play the music.
Okay.
While we're leaving. Hold on.
Peace, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Jesus. All right. He said, yay, bussy.
It's not playing. There it is. All right. Bye, everybody.